Sustainability. Is what I'm doing as a farmer sustainable for the future? It's an interesting question, and while I'm not claiming to know the answer, I'll at least give my opinion on it. My name is Aidan McCarthy. I'm living and farming with my family in Schull in West Cork. Since 2012, I've been lucky enough to be part of the Carberry Greener Dairy programme. When we talk about sustainability, or even survival for our farms, I always worry about our ability to compete with huge dairy powers like the US or New Zealand, or even countries closer to home like France, Germany or Holland, with their scale and huge sheds full of cows in their all-year-round house systems. But why worry about them? Why don't we concentrate on our own positives instead? Look at what we're doing. Look at how we're doing it. Look at where we're farming. We have so much to be proud of in our system of farming, and more so in the product that we're producing. We're producing the lowest carbon footprint milk in the EU, bar none. Bar none. With as little as 6 litres of water, we're producing 1 litre of milk. Compare this to some of the countries I mentioned earlier, where they are using up to 40 litres of water to produce 1 litre of milk. Our cow's diet is largely made up from grazing fields of green grass out in the open as nature intended. Even when we have to house our cows, we are lucky enough to be able to grow most of their winter feed on our own farms, limiting our exposure to outside markets and products whose prices we can't control. But can we continue to increase our efficiency without harming our environment? Can we even increase our efficiency and improve our environment? Why not? From the Greener Dairy programme, I've learned that simple things like soil fertility can be greatly improved without adding much extra cost to my present system. For example, if we spread more lime, this will increase the release of nutrients from the soil, which will hugely improve the response to any fertiliser applied, and in turn will grow more grass. And lime is cheap. Do you know 1 tonne of lime costs just 5% or 1/20th of a tonne of say 27,255? By soil testing, we can target the fields that actually need more P and K in the form of slurry, instead of always going to the same fields or fields that are most convenient to the yard, again saving fertiliser costs. By getting more of our slurry out earlier in the year, this will increase its nutrient uptake and lower the losses of nitrogen to volatilization in summer sunshine. By using a plate cooler, we can greatly reduce the amount of electricity needed to cool milk. This expensive milk cooling seems to be the biggest draw of electricity on most of our farms. Even using this water from the plate cooler to wash down the parlour and yard after milking and make it available for cows to drink, or even use to feed calves, is another form of recycling. By participating in little projects like the Carberry trees or sowing hedgerows along a fence are also a huge benefit to the biodiversity on our farms. Even spraying in the evening instead of in the midday sun will help that spray to work better and, more importantly, do very little harm to our beef population. We shouldn't be afraid to get involved in GLAS, AOS or similar environmental schemes. Getting paid to do the right thing environmentally on our farm isn't a bad thing. We're not trying to change the world, but maybe if we could all do something to improve our own little patch, then collectively we could all make a big difference for the next generation. Because at the end of the day, it's our family and our kids are what is most important, and doing the right thing for the environment is doing the right thing for them. Thank you.